like billionaires don't need the money, but they just want more.
You're right. We can't trust anyone. Scrap that. Scrap my theory.
Welcome to No Ordinary Friendship.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Teresa.
Let's catch up. Hello, listeners.
We're back.
We're back.
Hope you're having a great week.
Yes, we are.
It's sunny. I get to see Emily in person.
Yes. I wish we were neighbors. I really do.
It would be really nice. Breaking news. Yes. I went to the dentist.
When?
This morning.
Oh.
It's really breaking news
yes.
right here. Yeah. And I put it on here because it was exciting enough. I've gone to this dentist since 2020.
Okay.
Maybe even a little bit before that. Let's say 2019. So it's been very consistent, me and my 2 annual appointments.
Wait,
whatever.
in SF or down here?
It's down here.
Oh.
Yeah, I really like them.
You've always come down to South Bay? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's commitment.
Mm-hmm. I mean, usually just I only schedule my appointments when I'm down here already. But they're great. They're convenient, and it's kind of like no frills, whatever, until today. I felt like they are trying to trend in the more
upcharge you?
Upscale type of dentist experience.
Okay.
So typically I sit in their chair, same chair. I lean back. I'm laying down now. I look up. It's this high def,
oh, the TV?
flat screen TV.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm there, it's this one little cat poster. Actually, not even posters, just a little funny cat picture that was printed out on an 8.5 by 11.
On the ceiling?
Yes, on the ceiling. And I would just usually stare at that while they're cleaning my teeth. It's a flat screen TV now. And he's like, would you like to watch Netflix? I was like, yes, I would. So I was scrolling around. And then after the appointment, they're like, oh, would you like a beverage? We have a coffee bar.
What?
Well, yeah.
Coffee's not good for teeth staining.
It's not. But they had a coffee bar. I was like, sure. Different types of dairy and creamers. They had a whole mini fridge, a luxurious looking glass pane mini fridge of water, sparkling water, juice for the kids. And then they also gave me a warm, scented towel. He's like, oh, for the little splashes of water that got on your face.
What is going on?
I don't know. But after this dentist appointment, as a part of the dentist appointment, they're like, oh, I chipped my tooth actually.
Oh.
So he was telling me that I need a crown for a variety of reasons, and I probably need 2 crowns with the tooth that I chipped. And we were pricing it out, and I was like, whoa, this is more expensive than I expected, even with my insurance.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like the direction of this.
Are you charging me for the scented towel?
Yeah, I don't know if these are normal prices, because I don't typically get crowns on my teeth.
Know?
Or if they are just, a luxury dentist office now.
Is that even allowed though? They can't charge you for that, can they?
No, but they can
They charge whatever they want?
Yeah, it's retail pricing for that. There's no set prices, right? That's why when you go to the doctor's office, it's a range.
That's true. I tried to, unrelated, but I tried to contest Cassie's flu shot. That was $686, and they denied my appeal. They're we're staying with our original.
Isn't a flu shot covered?
Not flu shot, sorry, flu test.
Oh, yeah.
But I just can't wrap my mind around where did that money go? What did it cover?
A swab.
Yeah. A golden
lab,
swab.
I guess. Yeah. Okay, that leads me to
guess how much.
Yeah. How much do you think a crown costs for your tooth?
I have no idea.
I literally had no idea.
$800.
Close. It's $1,500.
That's not close enough.
But with insurance covers 50%.
Oh, okay.
And so it was close to that.
That's crazy.
But I was
what exactly is a crown?
I think they
cover it.
Yeah, they cover it. They cover up the top of my tooth.
Oh.
I asked him that too. And he's like, it's the entire circumference of your teeth. And I was like, isn't that just the whole top of my tooth?
Yeah.
Then? What's the difference of what I said and what you said?
He just wanted to sound smarter.
I was like, I know what circumference means. Okay, don't hate on us dentists out there that are listening, because we don't know what we're talking about.
No, we don't. We don't want to get any hate.
But he was like, would you like to schedule it? I was like, no, I'm not prepared.
Let me think
the
about
funds
this.
are not.
Yeah, maybe you should do some Googling for how much it should cost.
I gotta mentally prepare first as to what is happening here, because I don't think. He was like, you don't really need it for the second one. It's a nice to have, but I highly recommend it for your first tooth. So I'll probably just make an appointment.
Because of the chip? They can't just like, I don't know what they do, like fill it in.
I think because I already have a filling there.
Oh, okay.
But, I can't check.
Getting old.
I don't have any, like, informed questions that I can ask him. It's just his recommendation. And I do trust this dentist.
Yeah, I do think with dental stuff, sometimes I'm like, I'm getting bamboozled left and right, and I have no idea. Like, they show you the X-ray, and they're like, you see that little light gray?
Yeah.
Like, that's a cavity. And I'm like, are you sure? How do you know? And then they're like, we need to fill it pronto. And I'm like, well, we got to do it. Let's do it. And then they take a huge chunk of your tooth out. And I'm like, did I even have a cavity?
I don't know. But I've expressed this concern to my dentist now in the past. I was like, I feel like my previous dentist was way too aggressive with all these different types of treatments. Like, I would love it if there was like a monitor stage and see if it gets worse. And I feel like he's taken that into account. I've seen him for many years and he has never really recommended anything crazy. So I do trust him.
Okay. But now he's like in his glow up era.
Nowadays he's like in luxury. I'm so confused.
That sounds nice though. Why not? Why not make the dentist a little bit more spa-like?
Yeah. I really did enjoy watching Netflix while they were cleaning my teeth.
They have that for kids.
They do. And they have like the whole cover thing. But something about it when it was for me, it just made it that much better. Because when we were little, we used to have these like did you ever have the glasses where it's like a wraparound and you could see a TV in?
No.
So my dentist had that when I was getting fillings done because it would be such a long appointment.
That's so nice.
But you can barely see like what was happening. You could barely connect the audio to it. Like it was nice, but like you weren't really watching anything. Yeah. This is also like the 2000s or 90s.
Yeah, that's very advanced for them because I don't think I got to watch anything or even listen to anything.
Yeah.
My guess how much is, have you heard of Stretch Lab?
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried it?
I bought like a package for Steven back in the day.
Okay, then you might already know, but
I don't.
So a Stretch Lab opened in San Mateo, and I've been waking up just like really sore. One day even is this my sternum? My sternum hurt. I was like, what's going on? So I feel like my body is just like out of alignment and we're getting up there in age. So I was like,
we're there.
Maybe I should try Stretch Lab because it's basically you just lie there and someone stretches for you.
Exactly.
Like, it's so perfect for me because I can't get myself off the couch. But do you know how much a 50-minute Stretch Lab session costs?
I don't. 50?
$125.
Wait, but they want you to buy packages, right?
They do. They do want you to. You can buy like I think like a 4 times a month, 25-minute session for like, I forget, like around $300 or something.
I think 25 minutes of stretching is enough.
Is enough.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
So I will report back because I just feel like I am not prioritizing myself. I'm not taking care of myself.
Yeah.
I want to pamper myself. I want to enter my pampering mode.
I like that for you.
So sorry, bank account. It's happening.
Yeah, I got it for Steven because I felt like he was sitting at his desk all the time during COVID, and he is too lazy to stretch with me during that time.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. You're Victor and I'm Steven because he stretches like when we're watching TV sometimes.
Yes!
And he's like, come stretch with
Seriously!
me. And I'm like, I'm too tired.
That is the best time to stretch. Wait.
It's also the best time
I didn't know you were this person.
You didn't know I was lazy.
No.
I mean, yes, you did. Did I ever go to the gym with you when we were roommates? You would walk to the gym.
But no, I know, in like dangerous streets, now that I know.
You would walk to work every day in your flip-flops. And I would take the bus.
Yes, it's true. But it was all downhill.
That was harder. It's hard impact on your knees.
Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I just don't understand why Steven won't stretch with me. Or like I would foam roll a little bit. That helps a lot.
You are Victor.
Yeah. I didn't know this. Me and Victor are kindred spirits.
You are. But yes, I need to stretch. Yeah. So if it takes paying someone to stretch me, maybe that's what it takes.
Did you ever do this class called extreme stretching?
I injured myself. Yeah.
I think when we were in our early 20s. It was at the
Circus Center in SF.
Yeah.
I was, wasn't I still in college? I think I was in college.
Oh, maybe you were telling me about it.
I was telling you probably. But yeah, I would drive to SF. This is how I got really good at parallel parking too, because there was only parallel parking at that place. And I did an extreme stretch class because I used to be so flexible as a kid. Yeah. And I was like, I'm really sad that I lost it. I wanted to bring it back. Then I kind of like injured, I don't know what this, like the inner part of my thigh trying to do this like straddle stretch. And now that's what I'm like, I can barely do it, I think, from that injury.
Now it's like a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, or less.
Well, good. I'm glad you can pay someone to... Hopefully they'll teach you some new stretches.
Yeah, maybe.
And I think it really helps when someone pushes down in the right places to deepen the stretch too.
But I also was going to say, I do think maybe it's because I've been going to the office and I've been sitting more at a desk. And all of these like...
Your body's not used to it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Look at you paying more.
I'm just using up all the money I'm making to go stretch.
So how much is it? Did you
$125, yeah, for 50 minutes.
Okay.
It's like
25 minutes
65
is enough,
for 25 minutes, I think. Which is still, I'm at that price, I'm like, well, do I want to be stretched or do I want a massage? You know? Because a massage also helps me feel better.
Yes.
So I'll try it out and then I'll let you know.
Keep us posted.
I'm hoping they have some sort of like first timer intro package.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I think you just have to find.
And then I'll get roped in like skin laundry.
And then Emily will never be able to cancel her membership.
Speaking of skin laundry, I'm feeling like my skin doesn't look that good. I'm like, maybe it was doing stuff.
Girl. I don't even know where to start with this one.
I don't know. I feel like maybe...
Have you seen the whole luteal phase thing?
I do not know what that means, but people talk about it all the time. Yeah, your luteal phase.
It's part of our like menstrual cycle, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the second half right before our period starts again, but it's like the most number of days, and it's like when we have mood swings.
Is it when
and, like,
you
appetite.
feel the ugliest too, or something?
Okay, you know about this. My young coworker was telling me about it, and she's like, "I swear I look uglier." And I was laughing when she told me that. She's like, "It's a real thing, Teresa. It's
I think
all
it's
over
a real
TikTok."
thing. Yes, I think it's a real thing. And before it was trending on TikTok, I think I read about it somewhere. And it's kind of like because you're not fertile. So your face isn't as like attractive to the opposite sex.
It's like more bloated. You're giving off.
Stay away from me.
Okay, let's bring it back. Bring it back. Pop culture.
Are you up to date on Summer House?
I am. Are you?
I just watched the latest episode this morning.
Oh, yes. You're very up to date.
Is there only
then.
one episode left?
Yes. I think there's a finale next week.
Because they said it's like the last week, right?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about
I
Jesse?
hate Jesse. I think he is such a manipulative guy.
He has had such a downfall.
And I really hate how the other members in the house just like immediately believe what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like they don't even give Lexi a chance. And I get it. Like he's more their friend.
They've known him longer.
But they're not like that close with him either.
Yeah.
Like he's shown his true colors a couple times already and he's just lying. Like his reality is so different from Lexi's reality. And like sometimes I'm like, are you aware that you're on a TV show? Like there are cameras around you. They're going to show how your story differs from her story.
I just feel like I hate not knowing who to believe. And
yeah,
I feel like last season he was like the new guy and everybody liked him. He was like so funny and charming. And I don't know what to believe, you know?
Wait.
No, I just mean like we don't see the whole relationship clearly. And
yeah, a lot of stuff happens off camera too.
And I just don't know like which parts are truth, you know?
But he can refute it on camera too. Like whatever she's saying, like if it's not accurate, then he can.
Yeah.
There's just so many examples of already where like he has twisted the truth a bit or like lied or like misrepresented or like didn't share certain things like the toe sucking thing.
Yeah. That was weird. That was really weird. And I just think it's kind of funny because Jesse and West are kind of like besties and then they both had these sort of mini downfalls, you know?
Yeah. West, I feel like Jesse wouldn't have had such a great season last year if he didn't have West.
Yeah.
West definitely is like a very confident, charismatic individual.
Yeah.
Despite all the things
and
that happened with
Sierra. And then he's had like very little, I feel like screen time this season because he's just been laying low because of Sierra.
Yeah. Sierra's...
She's scary.
Yeah, you don't want to get on her bad side.
But yes, I also was going to say, I don't know why. I used to feel like Summer House was so fun to watch, like so lighthearted. But this season was very dramatic and like I just didn't feel like it was as fun to watch.
That's so funny that you say that because a lot of people either love this season. They're like, oh my God, Summer House is back. They like really put it on the map. And then others are saying like, this season is a flop. Like there isn't much happening with Lindsay. Lindsay usually like has a ton of storylines and she's pregnant and chill. Like the Paige and Craig breakup. People are kind of over it with everything that's happening in real time. Right? Yeah, it's super old news. She's moved on. He's doing his own thing now. Yeah. What else is there?
I just did
Lexi?
Feel like there wasn't much to watch, maybe, besides Jesse and Lexi.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh well.
Yeah, I don't know how many more seasons they can do of this because like you care about the people, but you don't care about the new people. Yeah. So like the new people just keep cycling in and out, but the way the format of the show works is like young people going to the Hamptons, partying over the weekend. And now people like Paige are so popular, so rich. She's like just taking Uber Blacks out by herself.
It's like she's just doing this as like kind of like, well,
her side hustle.
Yeah, I guess I should stay on it. Yeah. But she doesn't need it.
She doesn't need it at all.
Yeah, and everyone is getting older, so we'll need a new reality show.
The Valley.
Is that good? I'll give it a try.
I'm going to... I can't answer that yet. I can't answer that yet. It's really good, but it also is a little bit dark this season.
Oh. The Mormon Wives show is back too. Did you know?
Oh. Did you even watch the first one?
I did, but very like not
like mostly on your phone.
Yeah. I definitely missed big pieces. But I'll still watch the second season, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's chat more about it after the finale. Maybe you will change your mind.
The other thing that I wanted to tell you is I've decided that, you know, there's a lot of influencers out there. We were just talking before the pod about how everyone just wants to make a buck. Mm-hmm. So it's very hard to know who to believe about things that you buy, unless it's like your friend.
Yeah.
But on social media, I've decided that I'm only going to listen to wealthy influencers.
People that don't need the money.
Exactly. So one example is Morgan Stewart. You know she has like way too much money. Mm-hmm. So there's no reason for her to be like telling me to buy something so that she can make like 10 cents commission. But she posted like, and this is how influential she is. She posted a photo of a bottle of like ashwagandha. Mm-hmm. And she's like, been taking this for a while. It's working for me. Link to Amazon. I literally clicked it and added it to cart. But I also Googled, like, what does ashwagandha do? Uh-huh. And it's for stress and anxiety and cortisol levels. And I was like, well, that seems right up my alley.
Yeah.
And it can't hurt. Like, if I'm careful, I'm not going to, like, overdose on it. But I'm going to try it. Okay. And she influenced me with one photo.
Wait, but I don't trust that because she had a link.
But I feel like it's because people will be like, link it. What is that?
That's true.
You know,
that's
like,
true.
She has
like
to
she
link
gets
everything.
Inundated with. Yeah, fair enough.
Like I just feel like for her, she's sharing because it actually works. I mean, she has her clothing line now, so I know she wants to sell that.
She has a clothing line?
Yeah, I talked about it on the pod.
Oh, damn, girl. Okay.
It's called like Rangley Studio or something.
Are you sure you talked about it on the pod?
I don't know, listeners, tell me if I talked about it on the pod before. But it's like kind of like capsule clothing, like just basics but high quality
and very expensive.
Very expensive.
Maybe we did talk about this.
It's all coming back to you. But yeah, I'm like, don't trust me if I ever become an influencer because I'm not rich, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone has a price.
Interesting. I have a hard time trusting anyone that's an influencer because technically Morgan is also an influencer now.
It's
like
true.
That is her thing. Like she doesn't have her show anymore.
Yeah. But I just feel like she doesn't need the money.
You're right. She doesn't.
I don't know.
But someone could still be paying her.
It's true. You're right.
Like billionaires don't need the money, but they just want more.
You're right. We can't trust anyone. Scrap that. Scrap my theory.
Well, I think with ashwagandha and with any type of... Is it a supplement?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It was in a... So there are like gummies, and then hers was in a dropper. So like a liquid form.
That's probably even more effective in terms of absorption.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been having crazy anxiety dealing with like, oh my gosh, I'm just working for like a little over a month. My kids can't stay healthy. Dealing with everything that I was dealing with before working, like...
If you like it, link it to our Amazon.
Yeah, we won't. We actually only link stuff we really like.
And
we're making like no money on this Amazon store.
We link stuff that we like legit tell each other about, and then Emily goes, "Oh, should we link this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, because we want you to see us as your friend, and like we're just telling you what we're using if you want to use it too.
Yes, but it's not stuff that
honestly we've made like $2 this year, so
gotta file that taxes.
Okay, this is a great segue into, not great segue, but family health. Victor recently went on a work trip to this surf thing, right?
Yeah.
Where he got to meet a lot of successful, wealthy people. And he was telling me, like, when you get to like a certain level of wealth, it's like all about the biohacks because you can
just want to live forever.
Yeah, but you can afford to like really do crazy things. And one of the things they mentioned was Stretch Lab.
Oh.
So that's kind of what
was it sponsored? Does he get a promo code?
Initially piqued my interest because I'm like, well, if the wealthy people are doing it. But then we also were talking about Prenuvo.
What's that?
The body scans, remember, in our WhatsApp?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure like, you know, wealthy people can afford to do that and regularly. I just feel like
because they're able to track that kind of stuff on a regular basis, they can actually test, like trial and error, a lot of the things that they're doing as well.
And I just feel like we should be Googling this more. Like, what are the health hacks that wealthy people are doing?
But we can't afford it. We're not wealthy enough.
Well, Stretch Lab we can. True, but I mean, they probably will go like very frequently and we can go less frequently, but at least, you know, incorporate some of the practices into our life.
I would love more IVs.
Yes.
Like for hydrate? I don't know.
Like that NAD thing that was trending on TikTok. I actually bought the pills, but I haven't been taking them. It's like NAD plus or something. And a lot of celebrities like used it through IV, but it's supposed to be like very good for like fighting aging kind of. I don't actually know if it does anything, but I bet wealthy people are shooting it into their veins.
I don't know, like how much I want to feel good for the time that I am alive, but I don't want to be alive forever. Like that wouldn't be my end goal for a biohack.
That's true. I agree with you. I think just being healthy, of sound mind, being able to like still travel when my kids are out of the house and enjoy it and not be like in a wheelchair, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I should really stretch and get off the couch.
Emily's going straight to Stretch Lab after this. Okay, well, mine is a question for you.
Okay.
We talk about decluttering a lot. I don't know when and how to clean out toys. Like, your kids are like similar age gap, like 2 to 3 years old.
Yeah.
There's just certain toys that they don't play with anymore. And I don't know if it's because they're exposed to it too much or because they have no interest. But because once in a while, like at someone else's house, they're going to love that toy.
Yeah.
Or other people come over and they love that toy. Like, I don't know how to effectively and efficiently clean things out.
I am probably the wrong person to ask because you've seen my house, but I did recently, I'm proud, I got rid of our Bluey house. I got rid of our Peppa Pig house. I'm just getting rid of like the big things, like some of the bigger things because they take up so much space and they just don't play with it that much. Of course, when I was getting rid of the Bluey house, it was like out in the hall and Cassie takes it and like plays with it for the first time in months. But my new philosophy to try to continue on this decluttering journey is like, yes, they might still play with it, but they don't need it. So if you want to get rid of it, just get rid of it. And that's my new thing because at first I was like, oh, should I save it? Because like Cassie's 2 years younger. What if she goes through this phase and she wants to play with it? Honestly, so what? She'll find something else to play with. It's not like you have zero toys, right?
I am like forcing magnet tiles on Logan right now because like Tyler was in love with it at his age.
They have actually been going through a magnet tile phase in my house.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Logan, are you just like super not interested or just not developmentally there yet? I don't know what's happening right now.
I feel like Cassie just started, so maybe he's like
5 months behind.
Yeah, 5 or 6 months behind.
Okay, holding on to those.
But yeah, we have so many just like little toys that one day, it's really the question of when is when you get fed up. Just do it. Like lean into that impulse of like, this stuff is driving me crazy and just like do it right then, because that's what made me get rid of those houses. Like,
but you're right. There's like so many little things. And so for puzzles, like I know all the pieces are somewhere in this house.
Yeah.
But like one of them is missing. And I don't want to gift it to someone until I find that last puzzle piece.
That's the hardest. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't have a hack for that?
No.
Okay.
I don't. You just say one piece is missing, but still fun. You'll probably lose a piece at your house.
Pass it on.
Yeah.
I'll DM you if I ever find that last piece.
But I'm still on the journey. Like, I think when I'm not working in the office anymore, I'm going to do like a very deep, like decluttering and get rid of like half of the toys and then just try to like maintain.
Half is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, half is really good.
I got rid of a bunch of Paw Patrol vehicles. I still kept some of them, but I maybe should have just done all of them. I don't know.
Give me the Paw Patrol stuff next time.
Are you guys into Paw Patrol?
Loves Paw Patrol.
Oh, I wish I knew. Okay.
In the future.
I'm bringing it next time. Random. Human nature. This is me trying to be deep. So obviously I've been working.
Yeah.
And now like every day that I'm not working feels like such a treat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, every day before I was working, it just felt like a normal day.
A routine.
And I'm like, what is it about human nature? You really have to like have what you had taken away for you to
be
appreciate
grateful
it.
for it. Yeah.
And it's like the weirdest thing, but like you almost have to somehow force that to happen. And then like I'll be able to appreciate not working full time for a good amount of time before it becomes like habit and routine again.
Yeah. It's kind of like how when we get sick, right? You don't really appreciate your health until you had this memory of being terribly sick.
Or like how you can't appreciate all the freedom and time you had before you were a mom.
Yeah.
Until you're a mom, but then you're a mom forever.
Yeah. And you can't ever go back to not being a mom.
Never. Never ever.
Which is a good thing.
But if I can convince any of you to just fully appreciate whatever you're in right now, like do it, because
oh, I like that.
It made me realize, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah. It's so true.
That was deep, Emily. That was very deep.
Okay. What are you not good at?
I'm not good at those games where, you know, it's like count or estimate how many M&Ms are in a jar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm terrible at those types of games. And so I've been ordering food for Tyler and Logan's birthdays. And man, those catering menus, Emily, I'm like, how many does this serve? Because technically they are all like half pan or full pan.
They don't tell you?
No,
Like,
they do
number of people?
The range was so large for what I ordered for Logan's birthday yesterday. Like I legit, it said for 12 to 16 people, and I think 8 adults and 8 kids showed up. So I expected like a lot of leftover food, right?
Yeah.
But I had so much leftover food. I was shocked at how much
Where did you end up
leftover.
ordering from?
We ordered from Panda Express
Oh,
Catering.
nice.
And I'm going to probably order from L&L Hawaiian Barbecue for Tyler's birthday. But I'm nervous because one of my biggest fears is not having enough food for a party. But we over-ordered by so much last time for Tyler's birthday for dim sum. Like I was hawking like dim sum plates around the park like a crazy person. But there's too much dim sum that we had left over. And where do people gain this skill set of like knowing and estimating how much to buy for big parties?
It's true. It is hard.
It's a skill. Because, I mean, I get it. Like, half of it are going to be adults. Half of them are going to be kids.
Yeah.
But still, I don't know how much your kids eat. I don't know how much you eat as an adult.
I feel like, honestly, kids don't eat that much at birthday parties.
And the average human being that they estimate for, I feel like is a lot bigger than like...
a large American.
Yeah, than like the Bay Area average American.
Yeah. The average Panda Express eater.
Anyways, I just want to tell you I'm bad at it.
Wait, so what did you do with all the leftovers?
I gave them to friends.
Oh, good.
And we still have like a pretty big portion of the fried noodles in our fridge right now. But luckily, Logan and Tyler both really love it.
Oh, yay.
We had a little plate left over from like bringing the kids in yesterday from the party in the backyard. And it's in our mudroom and we have to like pass by it when we go to school. Logan saw it. It was there overnight. It was just like a little bit of noodle, a little bit of broccoli. Logan goes, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. And so while we're like ready to get on the car, he like ran back inside to try to get at the plate, and I wouldn't let him touch it. He got so pissed. He took off his shoes and threw them. And I was so mad at him this morning. But he just ate 2 eggs.
So comical.
He just ate 2 eggs, like a handful of grapes. He had half a sausage. Like, he was not hungry. He was screaming like, "I'm super hungry, Mama. I'm super hungry."
He wants those noodles, damn it.
I just like physically would not let him have it. He was not having it.
Just tell him he'll have some later.
That's what I said. But then he took off his shoes and all hell broke loose.
Wow. Okay, I know what to get him next year for his birthday.
Some noodles.
Panda Express noodles. Labubu.
What a strange phenomenon, huh?
It's so strange. And I don't know if it's because I'm on TikTok that like it feels so crazy, but it's crazy in real life, right?
It's crazy in real
People
life.
go crazy lining up at Pop Mart. People do all those opening their Labubus.
Secret Labubus.
Is that how they're all sold? Like you don't know which one you're getting, or you can order a specific one?
I think they're all sold like that.
Oh.
Or I have never seen, I think unless you buy it,
Yeah.
reseller market.
Oh.
But I'm not really sure either.
And I feel like, you know, I kind of like getting in on the hype. Like
Yeah.
I try to fight it and I'm like, I don't need a TJ's mini tote, but here I go buying all the TJ's mini totes. Or like, I don't need this, and I'm getting into it. But the Labubu, I have zero.
It's because they're not cute
0%
enough.
interest. They're creepy looking.
Yeah.
And they're expensive.
How much are they?
I don't know, but more than they should be.
I know. I think we're all just gamblers. Right? Like that's how they get you to buy so many.
But why do people like it?
It's
my
craze.
question.
I was trying to think about like what were we into when we were young that
I
like
saw
didn't
a
make
TikTok
sense.
and people were like, "Oh, you're judging the Labubu, but we had these," and it was the
What was it?
trolls.
Oh,
And yes, I was into the trolls, especially
That's
the ones with the
true.
gem belly
Yes.
button that you could wish on.
Of course.
I had in first grade, maybe first or second grade, I had a classmate who charged us 5 cents to rub his troll thing, and we paid him.
Of course. I mean, that kid probably. You should look up that kid.
I know,
like
he's probably super successful.
Yeah. What? Do you remember what kind of wishes you made?
No.
Yeah. Were there any other examples?
I guess the Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
But they're not ugly. The Beanie Babies were cute.
Yeah.
I
The
never
trolls
got
are definitely
that many.
ugly, though.
My mom wouldn't let me, and thank you to her. You know,
Yeah.
she knew.
People went crazy, like especially in the
So
Midwest.
many.
And then
I think I had
not-
one or two. That's
they're
it.
not anything now.
No, they're not worth anything.
Yeah, if only they bought a Hermes bag.
Labubu.
Labubu. Alrighty.
Okay.
This was a great episode.
Yes.
According
They're
to
all
me.
great episodes. Thank you for listening. Please share with your friends or people you don't even know. Just share. We
Have
don't
a
care.
great week.
Bye.